Another guy that fell, and you look at where he ended up. Arizona, I think, is a good fit. I think the interesting thing is going to be how this ends up working out. Former Iowa commit. Don't mean to rub salt in that wound for Big Ten people, but he's a player that I love coming out of high school. I thought he was great in college. What do you think about Eno Benjamin, Seymour?
Well, we saw the floor go down for running backs, right? We mentioned that earlier, is that we saw it happen when you look at the back start to slide, even going in the first round where Edwards-Helaire goes at the end of it. And so that pushed this guy down, which is why he's available. I think more so in his game, he doesn't do a lot of things great. He's very good at different things, but he's not great at them, which is why I think he was available for the Cardinals to take in the seventh round. It will still help them, though, Michael, because remember, they don't have David Johnson. He's not playing with the Texans.
Yeah, you got a multi-tool here, and this is a guy that a lot of people called kind of a smaller back. They viewed him as a third down back because of the way he's able to catch out of the backfield, which we'll get to. But to me, this isn't small back football. This is true running back football.
Because he runs angrily. And I think that's what you see with him. He's going to break like 5 or 6 tackles right here. And you can see the leg drive, ability to spin through the contact, push the pile, and find the end zone. This is a guy that sort of plays the game with a chip on his shoulder. And that's what you're going to get. Teams love sometimes when these guys slide because they're going to come in with that same chip on their shoulder, and it's only going to grow. This guy is going to run with the violence. He has the leg strength. He's a great short area runner and burst to the end zone. So it's great to see that. I think this guy is going to be a big help for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think so too. And then we mentioned it with Kelly. We've mentioned it now with McFarland. Now we're mentioning it with Eno Benjamin. Catch the ball out of the backfield, right? You've got a young quarterback in Kyler Murray. What's the thing that you can do to help him? Be a safety valve and go out and pick up a first down so that you can extend drives.
And now you got a guy that can go alongside Kenyon Drake, who also is very effective at catching the ball out the backfield. And so these guys can put some stress on the defense. Remember, Cliff Kingsbury wants to spread you out, make you defend the grass. And I think that's where he's going to be able to come in and help. This guy doesn't have to go very far at all, right? So, I mean, you got to know that these guys, the Cardinals, know exactly what this player is because they've been so close to him. And so they think he's a great asset. And I think that's what we're seeing more and more. Teams are really, by design, going after players that specifically fit what they want to do and how they can get the best out of them.
Yeah, it's all about collecting assets. It's about the ability to empower your quarterback, empower your team with the ability to create stress. And I think the idea, and I didn't even, it just came into my mind, the idea of Kenyon Drake with Eno Benjamin, and now all of a sudden you've got, and technically you have 20 personnel in the game, but those guys can both split out of the backfield, and now you've got an empty set, and those linebackers are going to be stressed as hell because they're going to have to try and cover them in space, and that's not a good look for them.